Hello everyone, welcome back to more Danganronpa.
Murder burgers ahoy!
Last time we left off mid-trial, and this time around we're gonna find out who killed Wendy's mascot.
This is like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except a lot more deadly.
Oh, this bit isn't voiced by the game.
Oh right, this isn't voice acted. I would like to present the answer right here, right now!
That's so generous of you.
Hey!
Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is?
If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair.
You can't. That's seriously a big no-no.
But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation.
Who's the club president?
So, without further ado, the answer is...
Yeah! You can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Sook, Bud, I love you, but every time you talk about Despairs Monokuma, I want to bitch slap you. No offense.
No, not taken.
I'm
That means I'm doing a
Monami,
good job.
and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room.
Monami, you should probably see a doctor for that.
Look,
Like
it's
seriously,
fine.
go to the emergency room.
It's fine. They're totally edible mushrooms. She's just being nice and
No.
helpful.
No, I'm talking about her heart throbbing. That's like that's a heart attack, bro.
Look,
Or is it cysts?
look. I get those all the time. It's fine.
Okay.
Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that!
Earth, do you need to go to the emergency room?
I mean, it hasn't killed me yet.
Yet.
Also, I've been playing a whole bunch of Tunic lately, and I'm looking at the stars in the background, and I'm trying to form a fairy puzzle out of them.
Oh my god.
I need to play that game.
I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
We have
Thank you.
autosaves
Well,
to do that.
now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Yeah, I will say this time around, I have no idea who the killer might be. Like, Hyoko was the obvious, like, bait answer that people suspected right off the bat. Fuyuhiko is the super obvious answer.
But it's obviously
like,
not that, because that's too obvious.
Yeah, it's too obvious. Which then begs the question, who?
Do you mean
Well-
the letter?
What I would, if I was in your position, I'd think about the evidence, what you found, think of why Wendy's mascot was killed. What kind of person would do that? If it's not Fuyuhiko, then who?
Yeah,
Is there
and there's also the
Is
question
there
of...
anyone?
I will say
Think.
there's only one person who I know for certain. Well, two people I know for certain are not the killer.
Which are?
Hyoko, because of all the evidence so far, and Soda. He has an airtight alibi.
Yeah, I mean, look at this airhead. Soda doesn't look like he could kill a fly.
I mean, that too. I would be surprised if he's ever the killer. But
Yeah.
he was literally, not only was he with someone during the time of the murder, he was with us.
Exactly. So, I mean, we both have alibis. Hyoko
No,
wouldn't kill.
it was probably the
Fuyuhiko.
gummy.
Fuyuhiko.
Huh?
Oh,
Candy
sorry.
can be a clue?
Sorry.
I was about to say, obviously Hiyoko wouldn't kill her best friend. That's
Yeah.
unless something really dire happened, and even then, I'd just I'd say take a look at the evidence you have. Let's just think of it this way: the killer probably. Oh wait, no, I don't know if that's a spoiler.
I'll just keep going and let it surprise me if it surprises me.
Like I said, just take your time and think. If you can
I'll
suss
be
it out,
thinking. I'll be thinking on it as we go through the trial.
that's perfectly
Hey.
fine.
When you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just
Oh.
as I thought.
I wasn't here for this, but did Hiyoko say something about her getting KO'd while she was at the beach house?
Yes.
Yes, one of the last things from last time we learned was that she basically got chloroformed.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
That's a
Which
good point.
means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Thank you, Gundam. I was thinking the exact same thing.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even
mean-
glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
I mean, there are plenty of places to hide.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
No.
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
The thing that I'm thinking is that if the killer would, so we know that the footprints in the sand are basically Hiyoko's, right?
Yes, when she
So-
was running away.
Yeah, and obviously the killer managed to get out if you think about it, that means the killer managed to get out without leaving any evidence
Right.
behind.
I know how the killer got out. They used the window. Like
Somehow.
that bit I know. You know, who
Then
it
how
is
did they
and how
get
to...
to the window, though, is the question, too.
Well, we'll be finding that out in a bit. Anyway, I want to play a new game.
Ew.
Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions.
Oh, this part, yes!
Wait, we're playing Dream Drop Distance again?
Yeah!
During the dive to the heart, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the right bumper. Left bumper to brake. Wait.
Yes, you read that correctly.
Right bumpers both accelerate and jump. Okay. Wait, are we playing Tony Hawk?
Maybe.
There will be various obstacles you encounter as you progress through the course, so make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. You take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. You'll be branching questions in the course. Please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Let's see. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Time for Space Wave!
Oh my god, it is Tony Hawk. I'm even on a freaking skateboard.
Well, you're on a snowboard, but close enough. And remember to jump.
Alternatively, we're playing Knuckles Chaotix.
You could also say that, or Special Stage 2. Question 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's before Hiyoko arrived because they chloroformed her.
Exactly. As a warning, it's gonna I just want to say, as a warning, it's going to get a lot trickier as this goes on. So remember to jump, to break. Oh, because that can happen.
I tried to press the A button to jump.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
When did the killer leave? After Hiyoko left.
Yeah, if you answer wrong, there's a big jumpable gap that kind of fucked.
Complete.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious, but it's going to get trickier as the cases go on.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
I'd be disappointed if it didn't.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
Hiyoko saying what we're all thinking. It was literally just what we just established.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Oh, not saying what we're all thinking.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Were they on the roof, perhaps?
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
I don't think they would have hid on the roof. That'd be too troublesome to go down.
Anyway, I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means.
I don't think they would have fit.
They'd freeze.
Oh, it's a ice climber reference.
Yeah.
Crap!
Yeah, no.
Okay. Where Hiyoko
Not
not
the-
look. Yeah, we said it's not on the beach, so
Maybe the closet?
yeah, that's like basically the only place left.
Exactly.
Here!
There you go. Get that HP back.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? Then you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The surfboard case. The killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was...
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case? But the shelf it was on. It was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
That or Monokuma doesn't like
The
tidying
killer
it up.
was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Aww. She's kind of cute snoring like that. Also, hi there, Dragon Cat.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
No, it's always hard.
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's
Thank
no
you,
way the
Kane.
killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Say
Alright,
whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
I gotta go feed my cats because they are giving me the stink.
All right, if
Do
you
what you
don't
must
want to
do.
friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
What? Akane, that makes no sense.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Let's
Sorry,
see you grit
Akane.
those teeth.
It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What?
What?
Are you even talking about?
I'll
No,
listen to your
fuck.
story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included? Among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Quick question.
You don't sound very articulate.
What?
This is more to Suk and Taza here. This is the same as the first game. It's when they see a body, all 3 or more people see the body at the same time. Is that right?
It is when 3 or more people have found the body. Not at the
So-
same time, just 3 or more people.
So that means Yoko, the killer, and somebody else.
The killer, well, keep
Which I think
going
was
and
Soda.
you'll find out.
I think Soda was the third one.
Just keep going and you'll find out.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility,
You know what I think would be
huh?
funny?
Uh-huh.
Is that we, like, that one time that Monokuma fucks up. And we ask him who the killer is, and he just says it out loud. That would never happen, but that'd be fucking funny.
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Like Hajime says something like, "Oh, so the killer was Chiaki," and then Monokuma's like, "No, you idiots! It was Hiyoko!" Oh shit.
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
He's got the 4 dark devas out.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now,
Shut up, Nagito.
let's start the argument, shall we?
Hey now, I find his voice soothing. Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you'll now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the button, the shape of the reticle will change. Will change.
You remember this from the first game.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. And the fact that they're saying right now means I can ignore my truth bullets this time. It's going to be a flashback one.
By the power of
I only have one anyway.
one bullet.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use
that
the
would make
shower,
sense.
right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Nah.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare
Why
it
do
would
you always-
definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around?
Thank you for your
Perhaps
contribution.
someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Oh, I know what you have to do.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Oh, I don't
Maybe
think
they
you
wore
can,
one when they moved the body.
I don't think you can.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit, it would definitely clog the toilet!
Why do you always get fired up
Someone
about the
other than the killer
bathroom?
moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No, that's wrong!
There's an ocean right there.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Oh, or this.
Yeah, that makes
Right.
sense.
It
We
was
saw a bunch
noted.
of-
See!
Yeah, we saw a bunch of empty
Drinks inside the
water bottles.
refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
In theory, but that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Take your time.
God, every salt of this is just one big
It's
cat
true
jam.
there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Mash your buttons!
We can't assume they used just one drink.
Also,
They could have used a bunch of them to wash it
Try
off.
not to waste your flash.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles. There were only flavored drinks with color. If you use those to wash blood off, the blood won't come off and your body will it will leave an aromatic smell too. Especially if you used a lot. That alone would raise suspicion.
No, wrong button. Okay.
Were you trying to look at your truth bullets?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, those look like water bottles.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator. There were only flavored drinks with. If
You're a
you
little
use
bit-
those, the blood won't come off in your body. It will leave an aromatic smell too. Especially if you. That alone would raise suspicion.
Okay.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Much better this time.
There you go.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
I honestly, for a second, I'm like, you have to use the shower room one. Then I was like, oh wait, that was with Fuyuhiko. Oh, you had
And
a
the killer
hell of a
took
time
all
with
of
that.
those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a
no.
fallacy.
No,
There should have been evidence
Pecco.
inside the trash can.
do not just call any argument you disagree with a fallacy.
Evidence like a lot of
Please.
thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
They definitely
Well,
look like water bottles.
Now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
It
Then,
didn't come
the
up.
plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would
It
be...
seems you've realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be... Oh, this is the bit where we determine who it was.
Yes. So do you know?
At the moment, I have no idea.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a bit of a hint.
Let him guess. Let him guess.
Okay. Just think.
Yeah, I am thinking.
Kaze, to be fair, the one clue he has was 2 weeks ago.
Let's see. Were these put in the truth bulletins at all?
I'd say think about who you saw.
Yeah,
Before
I am. I'm specifically thinking of what everyone was wearing when they met up for the beach. God, if only I could scroll back and check what swimsuit everyone was wearing.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a swimsuit.
But you are kind of getting where the game's
Yeah,
trying to lead
you're
you,
on
right?
the right track though. You're on the right track.
It's something where blood could be washed off.
Well,
Or rather, what happens after you after you dump a bunch of water on yourself?
Yeah.
you're wet.
Yeah, which, I mean, could be Pecco. I was suspecting her a bit with how she reacted about the water bottles.
Well,
but it is something
what was
that
she
come out of
doing?
left field. She was swimming, or at least that's what she said she was doing.
And
she had a wetsuit on.
well, she was wet, wasn't she?
Yes.
She could have not been swimming.
Yes, I get that. Let me figure these out on my own.
You're the only one! Pecco. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Ira voiced this.
She wasn't the one wearing a wetsuit. Who was that? Oh well.
That was Sonya.
Yeah, moot point at this point.
Yeah, I know you're trying to figure things out, but like I said, it has been 2 weeks. We're just trying to give you a nudge in the right direction.
Alright, voicing it?
I said since we've already seen the scene, I don't think we have to twist it.
Fair.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Why are you defending her?
So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on, that's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Show us what you got.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
What was that, Hannah?
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Every puzzle has an answer, Peko.
Killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only thing I can think of is that opening. That's the small window.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
You can just take it with you. You don't have to litter.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
Oh wait, actually, no, she couldn't have taken it with her because there's no place to hide a rope.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Thank you though, Chiaki.
I see.
Welcome.
You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Thank you, Hiyoko.
Whoa!
Thank you.
No! Please don't be violent!
I don't think we were thinking that anyway. If Terror were alive, he would.
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. The only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window.
Oh, you remember this?
Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and then 5.
Well. Yeah, this. Okay, I'm gonna just let you think.
Okay, Y is to do that.
Too bad they couldn't give you a starting letter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let me know when you want.
Even on Wheel of Fortune, they give you a starting letter.
Yeah, we need a little Wheel of Fortune. Well, if you need any help, or if you need like, okay, can you give me a starting letter? Just let us know.
Like, I feel like the second thing is sword, but I'm stuck on the first word, which is 6 letters.
Maybe you just try shooting stuff. Oh!
I still have no idea what the word is, but I figured of all the letters appearing, B was the most likely for a word to start with.
Well, you're on the right track.
He is, considering that he has the first letter.
Well, I mean, he knows what the second word is, obviously. Which is a good idea.
Oh, that's not... I meant to hit the other thing. Oh!
Maybe. Oh, you got it?
I know it now.
There you go. I knew you had it in you. I don't know why, but I really like the sound when you get a hit. That.
I'm trying to stock it for later.
I feel like there's also a button you can use to speed up, but I don't remember what it is.
No!
Oh no! Just gotta wait for the W. Oh! Where the heck is that W? There it is.
There it is.
Praise RNGesus, since, you know, this is GDQ week.
Now we just need the R. Come on, Gabe, come on! You got 30 seconds. Oh! Nicely done.
I got it!
There we go, sheesh.
You did much, much better.
Echo, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
She did.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
I mean, there is a part of me saying how, but we can worry about that later.
Sword as a step stool?
She could have used the
You
hilt.
see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Akane... Okay, Akane is a constant mood. Always hungry, and comes to the right conclusions through questionable logic.
Oh my god, I just realized. She's this game's Chie.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Oh, this isn't just her being, like, off the hilt. This is her, actually knowing something surprising.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
The panic talk action. Fever time and nega time. Okay. Fever time is activated. Tempo will be pushed to its max. You won't miss during fever time either. Okay. Nega time. Tempo marker will disappear. Just put your paws to your heart.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used a bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
If I had $1 for every time he swore.
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... Okay, let me double check the controls. Lock on. Reload.
That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Why is it saying missing?
Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
I always... Okay, right. Here's where I look at this. Okay. Press buttons and rhythms. Okay, I was trying to do that, but I kept missing for some reason. Press the B button to lock on.
Did it say
the
the
A button?
Oh, it's oh, the controls fucked you over. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, that's stupid. It's saying B button here, and the other one was saying A button.
Yeah, what the hell?
Shut up! Shut! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
What?
No! You just back off!
Shut the fuck up, Nagito.
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Even I'm surprised. She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
I like that smile on her.
I don't.
Yep.
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
It is shining justice!
It is shining justice.
What are you saying?
Look, Sonia's even already fired up.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
Oh my god, she's staying.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... Could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
What the fuck?
What the heck?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Anyone else hearing justice so many times the word is starting to sound weird?
Oh no,
I have such a grin on my face. I love this.
It's
now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
And Soda is standing next to that!
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
I gotta say,
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
I gotta say,
Pecco finally snapped!
I love that she's used. I love the emotes. That's a really nice touch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but...
Huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line.
Poor Soda.
Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
Fucking table flip.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Soda's just like, fuck this shit, I'm done.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Would you say that it's a turnabout?
Oh no.
He said the word!
Hey.
And Monica.
Danganronpa 2, Turnabout Justice.
Gosh,
Hey!
dang it.
Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Hey.
There's one there every day.
Of course he'd say that.
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
Oh,
Evil
God, she
must be
sounded like
eliminated
Godfrey.
immediately.
She's sounding like Godfrey from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and not in a good way.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
Okay, I'm definitely buying this image in the shop.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Fucking OO face.
I think we lost them
Ooh,
folks.
woo.
Holy crap!
Ooh, woo,
She's
here
such
comes
a
the knot.
stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
So that's the person who doesn't bathe.
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
I gotta say, Pecco's voice actress absolutely nails this scene.
Who voices her again? Karen Strassman, I think.
Also, Hyoko's model is freaking the fuck out right now.
Yoko, you okay?
Oh! I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Thank you for saying what we're all saying, Nekomaru.
End it. He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Pecco all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
So, since we have a killer, we have beta designs. 2 of them.
Okay, on the morning of the incident, Mahiru
Oops,
met...
hang on. Let me fix this.
Did you?
Let's see.
I need to resend them because they were super small.
Oopsies.
Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba.
That's where my beach house was. Killer Lee next to the body.
How's the mask?
Yeah, it's obviously this one.
Yep. Oh, I know where one of them goes. Yeah, that doesn't work. No.
Oh.
It said she arrived at the beach house.
Oh.
Here we are. In the stream chat.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, obviously this one.
Oh, God, that first one is demented.
Mm-hmm. Second one, though, I really like it.
It's okay. It gives me
Oh
kind
god,
of.
that first one is demented. I do like the second one though.
There we go.
I do like the. They should have given her the bow. I liked it better.
Gives me vibes of Bayonetta.
Hmm.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think Mikon ever arrived.
No, yeah, this is absolutely false.
That's a fake. Oh, I know where the next one is.
Let's see.
Okay, I'll let you figure it out.
Yeah.
I know, I'm trying to. I want to help, but I gotta remember. There you go. Stock 3.
Check out the Akane one. Akane is covered in blood?
Last stock.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
These sequences are hands down my favorite part of the entire game.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later.
Also, Suk, I'm seeing Mike pick up
However,
from you when you're not talking.
someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan.
God, my teeth are hurting just looking at that gnashing.
Yeah, that looks
By preparing a specific item, they plan to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened.
Sploosh.
In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up.
Oh, Taze, I have a question.
I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the
The
closet.
beta designs for Peko?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her.
Coming out of the closet is always a frightening experience.
I can imagine.
From the shock and
Damn
panic
it,
of being
Russ.
considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
But I think you were very
Because
brave
of
to
that,
do so,
she
and
left
you're a
footprints in the
wonderful
sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
person. Same with you, Taze. You're a good person, too.
After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
I feel like retrieve is spelled wrong there.
Is it the eye before
And
E
so the
thing?
killer left
Yeah.
the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened.
I've been poring over letters for like the past 4 days.
Oh, I feel oof.
But
Does it ever get
their
to
wet
the
hair and
point when you're
swimsuit didn't dry
reviewing
right away.
when you're typing
There also
words
weren't
that
any
just
towels
doesn't
at the
look
beach
like
house.
words anymore?
What I want to know is
No.
why didn't she just bring a towel?
Yeah.
That would still be evidence.
Yep.
So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that
my
right,
God.
Peko Pekoyama?
Complete.
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Was that last emote a fart?
I have no idea. Can you check?
No, I don't think it was a fart. It's the sort
I
of
think
like.
it's like when you know that pose that Sonya does when she holds up her arm. I think it's
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
flexing.
I'm gonna consider it a fart. Sorry, guys. You cannot change my
No,
mind.
it's a triumphant huff.
It's flexing.
Okay.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy
Okay,
bitch.
first,
Yeah.
what is a fart if not a triumphant huff?
Oh my god.
The two are nothing
Kaze,
alike.
Your Nekomaru is bleeding too much into you.
Exactly.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on.
I shall carry on justice for you.
In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
No, I'll just take up the torch of justice in your stead. Bye.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world?
Us?
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. A few sacrifices? Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Peko's execution is just that clip from Ghost of Tsushima where someone's getting endlessly juggled by arrows.
Oh no.
Guilty.
So how do we do?
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Squeeze me?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Kazuichi defying Sonia?
What?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
Look, if you're gonna simp for someone, you have to support their interests.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Exactly, Ibuki.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Petco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
Interesting. I see. So that's what it was.
I think it's nationality?
Yeah, I think national.
Too bad we can't check the word. Can we check the history?
No, I can't. I tried that.
Fuck.
Oh, you know what?
Damn it, game.
I think Sonia had used male pronouns. His catchphrase.
No,
Oh.
we do not know their age or gender.
Oopsies.
Oh.
Shit.
I see!
Okay.
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Or Mexico. Or like a half dozen other countries.
What?
Ay, caramba.
Ibuki is doing it now too.
That's great.
Oh god, the pathogen is contagious.
Oh no!
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about these serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would
she
you
does
be
it
able to do that?
What was that?
I would say she does it perfectly. I mean, do you want me to try to say it in Spanish for you?
No.
Okay.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary, and even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Ah, that's very shinobi of you.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
So Fuyuhiko asked her to kill Mahiru.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Yeah, the number of people for the Discovery announcement.
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Yep, we just saw this.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Me!
It was me all along. Well, there's only one person who it could be.
I mean, it could potentially be Mahiru. But, I'm going
You're
with
the
this.
only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No.
I think so, yes.
The events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too.
Yes, you can fail the trial at this point, Dragon Cat.
Oh, you can? Oof.
I mean, you
What
still have your
even
Pokemon after all.
What even happens if you fail at this point? Does the vote just go, okay, we've established that Peko is the killer, but fuck it, we're gonna change our vote
I'm
to...
gonna test that out on my own time.
I showed a picture from a thing in the game that occurred with the actual people present.
Maybe the ending prize?
I can
actually
prove it with
think-
this. I didn't think it
I
was
actually think you
necessary to
cannot
confirm
fail
it
at
if it
this
didn't have
point.
anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but
Because if you notice, when Earth answered Ron, his life bar didn't go down.
Yeah, I
true.
was just about to say.
there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
Again! I present one of the pictures as evidence to say, this clearly contradicts the thing, or contradicts the thing or supports my argument. And they go, no, that's not wrong. You got dinged for it. I'm like, okay. And then when we get to the actual explanation, it shows the photo that I presented.
Yeah, I know, right, Dragon Cat? Just, you annoy us, Hajime. Go fuck off.
They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Hajime, more like Slowjime.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I
smile.
said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
That's when all the trouble
fucking
started.
Smile.
Like, all the rest of you are like, that creeps me out. I'm like, I like it.
I'm with you, Earth. I love it.
I mean,
I had no motive
it
for
works,
killing Mahiru.
but still, it's
No
just-
reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Look, I love evil smiles.
Hey, what's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case.
That
I'm sure you
fucking
realize
smile.
it by now.
I
But
know.
it's too late.
That's a problem. If
No,
Pecco's allegation
Chia.
holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
Thank you, Nekomaru. For once you say something I agree with.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
I mean, we did have it confirmed in the last game that even if you kill on someone else's behalf, you count as the killer, not the person who told you to do it.
Well, with this, everybody, I'm going to head out because of work. But thankfully,
I'm in a
This is where
bind,
the voice
and what a
acting comes
bind
in.
it is.
I know, but dude, I gotta get ready for work. I need to get proper sleep.
Well, have a good night.
Thanks.
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Don't worry. Next week I'll be able to sit to stay the whole time. So, everyone have a good night. Get some good sleep. And as always, never give in to despair, Hajime. Show him your CQC, Hadouken, super spin attack action.
Atsumaku Senpu Kyaku.
Yes, that. Thank you, Hajime's voice in his head. I can't pronounce that correctly.
Yes.
All right. Good night, Hannah.
Good night.
So, Dragon Cat, Monokuma's favorite soda is Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Cheetos because when you taste a sip of it, you feel despair at the fact that you're drinking fucking Flaming Hot Cheetos flavored cola.
I thought his favorite soda would be Kazuichi.
Ah, damn it!
Anyway.
Ahem. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiroyu Koizumi is...
Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry. I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer.
Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
Well...
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko?
Pecco and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say?
It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
I love how even as a baby, she has a sword.
Yes.
Danganronpa, not knowing what babies are.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Baby's first bloodshed.
Little Tykes,
There will be blood.
There will be blood.
Oh my god.
That is...
But that is... You're wrong. You are not a tool, Pecco. Because if you are a tool... then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
Damn it! I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood! What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me, too.
But
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too, we all were. Before anyone played the game, they didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it.
You know, when Mahiru spoke to Yabuki, she mentioned something about this.
Oh my!
This is new dialogue.
Oh, shit, I didn't know it was. Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with it. Wait.
Scroll up more.
Yeah, this is the bit where I stopped. Sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone. Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd totally be fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh. She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation.
I should have gone too.
But
it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hyoko.
What the?
Seriously? What the heck?
An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here,
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it.
I wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon, because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death, the same way my sister was killed, just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey,
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that!
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me! What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window! I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment...
Young Master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Young Master, I am finished.
What?
You! Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all. Ibuki is forgetting to talk in third person.
Of course!
Also, two things. One, yes, a dragon cat, because Monokuma did technically selectively wipe people's memories, but at the same time, not. He selectively wiped out all of the memories of their school life, which would mean that, since Fuyuhiko and Peko knew each other before school, that wasn't touched. And as the other thing I was going to mention, if there was Hannah was actually onto something with the whole there being too much blood. The second reason was there's only a couple people in the cast who could hit somebody with the force of a bat that hard to get that much of a blood splatter.
Peko is one of them.
Also, hi Zant, you're just in time. Peko is the culprit. Also, she's been with Fuyuhiko since they were kids.
Anyway.
Well, of course you don't understand. Because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes.
So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along.
That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong!
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer.
Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then? On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
You know, I just realized something fucked about her logic. Similar to, what's her name? The donut lover from the previous game fucking up.
Asahina.
Yeah. Her motive for like wanting Fuyuhiko to be the true killer and for everyone else to have failed is a bit flawed here, because if that's the case, Fuyuhiko gets killed along with everyone else.
No, she gets killed along with everyone else. Fuyuhiko survives.
Right.
Only him.
Right, I got it mixed up. I'm tired. But Asahina did make a huge mistake along those lines.
Great! I already said it. You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just...
a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now
Shut
then.
up, Hope Slut.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool. Surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but...
Huh?
If you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die!
Yeah.
I gotta sneeze!
Young master, you just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... See, I think this is stuff we saw before.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, because it's a conversation that he had with Hajime. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, Just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool.
Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice.
Your high school level
Regardless.
choice.
Either way, you'll still lose Peko, but
Hey,
if you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair?
Shut up, Hope Slut.
Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
damn it!
I...
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen? After you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon, after you leave. I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to decide to... Blah! Let me start that over. 'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Uh-oh. Oh my! So this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing.
Wrong series.
Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that's meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
then, even if it was an act of desperation, Pecco's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad! You're definitely the killer! Pecco, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Go. I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But
I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Man, why?
Even so,
I wanted
you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Pecco.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Honestly, there's a part of me expecting her to do that as well. Unfortunately, the sword she has on hand is a dull bamboo sword. That would take forever.
I mean, it would be very impressive.
It would be impressive if she managed it, yes.
I mean, she could. She has, remember? She said as much.
What?
No, there's a difference between clubbing someone with a bamboo sword, where you have the leverage, and committing seppuku, where you do not have leverage because you are hitting yourself with it.
Oh, that.
Yes.
No, that's different. That's different completely. I mean, I was more referring to as, yeah, she has killed plenty of people with a bamboo sword.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm saying killing yourself would take forever.
Yeesh. That's right.
That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who... Hold on a second. People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So...
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Pecco Peccoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it.
How many times do you have to keep? I don't need any tools.
You did say that.
Then let's begin! The punishment time brimming with despair!
Jeez. Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Pecco Peccoyama.
Why
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
My guiding moonlight.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Yes, Centaur. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Young master?
God damn it.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young master? Young master!
Welcome to the point where I realized that Danganronpa 2 was going to tear my heart asunder.
I forgot about the Virtual Boy aesthetic of this.
Yeah.
Execution 2. One-woman army.
That is impossible!
This cannot be! Even Fuyuhiko?
Blah, 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 blah.
This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes.
You bastard! What is this?
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Shut up, slut!
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that?
You. The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth.
What a thrill.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future.
How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know?
Not yet.
Right, Kaze voices her.
He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Are you serious?
The mic.
Damn it! I cut out there.
Yes, you did. Remember, temper it. Stage
No, I know.
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying, but his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
Huh? A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules.
They alone.
If the
will
black
be-
and...
That skipped on its own.
If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez! I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So?
Fine then, I'll save him.
Really?
Like?
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this.
Huh? Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood?
Oh my god.
You've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Oh, is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
It's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again.
You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
All we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know?
However,
we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting as if a shit stirrer like him ain't around.
I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
Tick, tick. 15 days left.
I mean, that's twice the amount of time we get in the Reapers game. We'll be fine.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them.
Hey, you don't know that I haven't maxed out their reputation before this point. I could have done that. I could have chapter select and done it.
Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair, and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment, Sin and Coconuts, is done. 12 students remain.
Now I want to chug some Pepto-Bismol.
Wow!
What? Don't tell me you haven't ever thought of that.
No!
Why not? What's wrong with you?
God damn it, Earth.
And with that, we will go ahead and leave it here for now.
Give your goddamn pet a present.
No, don't.
No,
It'll
I need
drop
to...
the despair meter.
Yeah. I need to fill it with despair.
Wait, no, actually, give your pet 10 presents.
Wrong button! Damn it.
No, 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 no. Don't destroy the poop.
I know, I hit the wrong button.
Actually, wait, no, wait that for next time, because the best way you should do that is just go to the Rocket Punch Mart and buy it water.
Fair.
Because that's that is 1 coin a piece.
Yeah. But anyway, for now, we will go ahead and end that for now. And we shall see you again for more Danganronpa next week.
Indeed.
Also more
God damn it, Dragon Cat! I just saw that message. And
you know, I have a related thought when I hear that. I just think of Fire Festival.
Wow.
Fire Festival?
Anyway, good night, everyone.